Hey everyone, thanks for watching and thank you for joining me in this adventure. This video is basically me asking you for help. As you can probably tell from the channel's name, I'm still pretty new to fishing, and the idea of this channel is to combine motorcycles and fishing into one, because recently we started basically combining our holidays with our bike trips. So basically, instead of flying to the seaside in summer, we ride our bikes all the way there. And yeah, that's where fishing comes in. Obviously, for this kind of trips, I need a travel rod, so I bought the Major Craft Crosstage. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's a 5-piece rod and it's rated zero point 0.5 grams to 7 grams, sorry. And so yeah, the rod choice was easy basically, but I'm really undecided about which reel to pair it with. So this setup will be used mostly in salt water, so probably around 80% of the time. And it will be for ultralight sea fishing, as I rarely fish in lakes and rivers. So the two reels I've narrowed it down to are the Certate to the right and Shimano Twin Power to the left. So both reels will be in the size 2000. This is the size I want to go for. We are talking about similar weights, as in the Certate will be 170 grams and the Twin Power will be 175, which to me that's already feather light. So the models I could find in my local market, which is Italy. I'm based in Italy. I could only find the Certate in the higher gear and the Shimano in the standard gear. The difference in the line retrieval is about 10 to 11 centimeters per handle turn, which honestly doesn't sound like a huge gap to me, especially considering the lures I'll be using. They are around 5 to 7 centimeters long, so it's just the length of the lure difference. So I noticed some websites do list the high gear version of both reels, even to the Shimano, but most of them are Spanish shops, you know. But since I'm based in Italy, shipping wouldn't be a big issue. Maybe 1 or 2 days more. However, if anything goes wrong with the reel, I need to ship it back to the supplier, which is something to keep in mind, obviously. And I'm fine with that, to be fair. So, okay, just to clarify, first I checked Daiwa's catalogs from Italy, and I compare it to the German one and then to the Spanish one. And let's just have a look on those. So we have the Italian catalog here, which is really well made, I would say. There's some information about their technology and stuff. And then we start with the top of the range exists. Then we move to some new stuff, the Certate HD, and there is what we are looking for. So there's the Certate, but as we scroll down we can see that there is no 2000 model in the Italian market. So that's giving you the idea that you could not find this reel in the Italian market. And also, if anything goes wrong, if you buy it from Japan or some other place, you need to ship it back for any, you know, warranty works on it. There's the German one, a bit different. We have table of contents, of course, a bit of the technology, a different layout, I should say, straight away. Maybe this one is pretty much the same because it's the same technologies. They added a little chart here about the line capacity explanation and the denomination of the reels, basically what the letter stands for, basically, which is nice to have. And here you can see very well what technology is being used to make any of the reels. I really appreciate it because it's really useful, and obviously we're looking at the Certate. So one thing I forgot to mention is since I did the research, I ended up choosing those two reels, the Twin Power and the Certate, not only because of the specification, but also because the quality, the build quality should be better, and being made in Japan made it like easier to me to narrow it down just to those two, because both of them are specifically built in Japan. So this is the German one, and it's really nice. We have this chart. Let's move to the Certate very quickly and see what we've got. Okay, so in the German one, we can already see that we have the 2000 size reel, and this one is denominated with the letter P, which means it is with the standard gear ratio, and the line retrieval is only 64 centimeters, as you can see. And but this means that the Spanish market, the German market has it, and should have the parts in case you need repairing, and should have the service to actually repair it. So this is good. Let's quickly move to the Spanish one now. This is where it gets more interesting. Again, a different layout, totally different approach. You got the small chart here, nothing major. Starting with the exist, and we move straight to the Certate. Now, yes, there's no arity in the middle, whatever. So we move to the Certate. Okay, let's zoom in and see what we've got. Okay, so the Certate in Spain is high geared, and the line retrieval is 76. Okay, so that's strange, but yet it's another option for me to buy it because it's only in Spain, so the delivery should be quick. So that would be my best choice if I should go with the Certate. This is what I would be looking for. Or in case you think that it's maybe not necessary to look for a high gear, I will appreciate it if you drop a comment and let me know. Let me quickly switch to the Shimano option, which is the Twin Power, as we said. This is Shimano Italy again, and let's see what we've got here. Again, some technologies. Okay, this is where we are. We are in the core solid section of the lineup, basically. I chose the Twin Power. I know I could choose the Accents or the Sustain, which are or Vanford. Why not? I mean, this is like featherweight, 145 grams. But yeah, I'm going for something more traditional and something more solid, as the name suggests. So we can see here that there are two models of the 2000. We have the S version. We also have the high gear ratio, which is 81, which obviously would be the better choice, let's say, if we keep with the flow. Yeah, but this high gear ratio, that even ChatGPT couldn't even tell me if this thing exists. I mean, this is how rare they are. But again, I found it on a Spanish website, so I guess they exist. So you know, it's still possible. It's still possible to get it. What I did actually, I also went to a couple of local dealers and tried both reels, but only in size 4000, sorry, because they don't have the small ones. And the Shimano Twin Power felt extremely smooth, straight out of the box. When turning the handle, it was like buttery smooth, as you probably know. The Certate, however, the one I tried, the one they had, the only one they had, as expected, felt lighter, like not only physically but even the turning of the handle, like it was one touch, like half a rotation. It was so light. I mean, basically, you didn't know you were reeling a reel. But that specific reel, I could clearly feel something scratching the gears. Like when I was turning the handle, it was like scraping around and was dragging something. I don't know, it just felt like it had some sand in it. And I pointed it out to the seller and he tried it himself and actually confirmed that it shouldn't feel like that. I mean, for what you're getting, basically, the reel should be like really light and those type of noises should be gone. I mean, not like non-existent. And he also mentioned that he had a couple of customers coming back with the reels who complained about the same issue after buying the Certates, and that this basically never happened with the Twin Power. So my question is, has anyone here had a similar experience with Daiwa's reels, especially the Certate, based on the price you are paying? For reference, on my heavier two-piece rod I used for a couple of months now, because I started with heavier stuff and obviously I didn't have much success. Only a couple of toonies here in the Mediterranean, and it was quite fun. And actually the reel I'm using is a Daiwa, and it's the Daiwa XLR. Lighting is very bad, but it is an XLR. It is a 3000 size reel and it only weighs 200 grams. This is the box it came in. Let me see if you can probably see something. So this reel performs amazingly. I mean, for the money, to be fair, I never had one problem with it. Like, it's smooth. I mean, I don't expect it to be extremely smooth, as it's not made for it, it's not priced for it, so it does the job you expect it to do. Basically never rinsed it after use, and I only fish in the sea. So yeah, I mean, doesn't make any noise, doesn't, I mean, I put it on the ground, on the sand. That's why I find it really worrying that a reel costing 5 times more than the XLR already sounds like some sand has entered the monocoque body of the Certate and is like scratching the whole thing from the inside out. But the Twin Power I tried, I mean, it just felt right, straight out of the box. One turn and it was like so nice. If I'm paying this type of money, I want it to be something special. So these are the two I'm considering. And yeah, so my question to you guys is, which reel would you choose and which one would you buy? And if you have any recommendation, it would be much appreciated, and it would be definitely helpful, even if I don't go with your reel of choosing. But yeah, so yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, because there definitely will be an update once I buy one of those. So yeah, thank you, see ya.